All right, who do we have here?
This is Caitlin. Caitlin's my goddaughter, and I'm Paul.
Caitlin, didn't you come into the church a couple years ago, right?
Yes.
Were you baptized as well?
I was.
At that time?
Well, I was not. I was baptized when I was younger.
You were baptized younger, yeah. But you received the other sacraments of initiation, Eucharist, confirmation, reconciliation, of course. Yeah. So member of St. Athanasius for, what, 3 years now? 2 years?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and just enjoying are you working at the booth here or today, or are you just coming to stop by and visit?
I'm working in the booth.
Oh, you're working in the booth. Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Has it been busy?
Yes.
It looks like it.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So Caitlin, what do you recommend that people go for here in terms of giveaways?
I like the prayer intention.
Can you show us? Can you show us? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Write down the names of the people that they want to pray for.
The prayer intentions. Okay. The prayer intentions. Okay.
The prayer intentions. Yes.
Yeah.
People write down who they want to pray for and put it in the box.
Where's the box at, Caitlin?
It is right here. Section where these people are.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. So I think our practice has been, this is the 5th year we've done this, is to take the box with the prayer intentions and place them at the foot of the altar at our very next Mass. And we specifically mention we're praying for the intentions of the people who came to us and asked for them, the prayers at our at the street fair. Yeah, so I think it's a wonderful practice, and it reminds us of the power of prayer and also the fact that we are dependent upon God for everything, right?
Yes.
When things are going well, and sometimes when not so well. We're always in need of God. What else can you show us here, Caitlin?
Well, over here we have some medals and little cards.
Okay.
So people can take videos home and watch them. Then there's these little cards with some prayers on them. And we have rosaries and books and little bags. People can take things that they want, put them in the bags. Lots of books to help spiritually.
Medals,
yes.
Chains, okay.
Amazing.
Hey, brother, what they got you doing here?
Oh, just filling bags.
Okay, what's your name?
Terry Collins.
Hey, Terry Collins. Okay. And filling bags with some freebies, some goodies?
Yes. Things to hand out.
Okay, nobody says no to something that's free, right?
Right.
How long you been doing this, Tout?
Just today.
Just today? A couple hours? 8 hours?
No,
Right?
just
No.
just about a half hour.
All right. Usually we pass out pens with the parish information on it and literature, a flyer like these right here. Looks like we're going all out this year. Goodie bag.
Yeah.
Some St. Athanasius swag. All right, who do we have here?
Dan Rattel.
Hey, Dan. Yeah, what brings you here today?
Well, I'm a convert to Catholicism, and I believe that I should be here to help all I can in this street fair.
So you work in the booth?
I am. Yeah, I'm working in the booth right now.
So you're a convert?
I am.
That's
meaning I was raised Protestant and I'm Catholic
okay.
now. And that was 1979.
Wow.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And what version of a Protestant? What denomination?
Methodist.
Methodist. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Methodism is the second largest Protestant denomination.
Probably,
United
but
States,
they
yeah.
started late. I think they started
Yeah.
around 1600, didn't they?
Uh-huh.
They, you know,
Charles Wesley, yeah.
yeah, Charles and John,
Yeah.
in a college, I believe.
Uh-huh.
I never got into it real heavy, but
So when they say somebody converted, there's a saying they've crossed the Tiber, as in the
yes,
Tiber River. Yeah.
right,
So
right.
or they swam across the Tiber.
Swam across the
Quite
Tiber
quite
in
a
Rome.
swim. What brought that about, Dan?
Well, I'm interested in history, Father. I'm always been interested in history, and history tells me what church was first, and that was a Catholic church. And I know this. I know at one time all Christians were one. They were Catholic, universal,
One body in Christ.
universal. Right. We didn't have Protestants until 1530 through later.
Yep.
And, that was a Reformation. And I know we had some problems, but it was very unnecessary.
Yeah, definitely. We have to admit there was a corruption in the church.
Yes, there was.
Yeah, we call that sin, right?
Right.
Wherever you have people, you have sin. On this earth, anyways. Let's say.
Right. Yeah. Right. And I everything I learned, I didn't. I probably didn't have as good a teacher as I would have liked. I did courses through the Knights of Columbus.
Okay.
We had a Monsignor Horton. It was very, very nice man.
Oh, Monsignor Horton. I've heard the name. Yeah.
Oh, he was excellent, but he didn't have time, and we didn't have anyone. Norma Maury wasn't our lay minister yet, So I did courses through the Knights of Columbus, and I
mail order courses.
Yeah.
Now, how did your family take the fact that you wanted to convert? That's a huge leap.
None of them were really into anything, Even my mother, they didn't go to church. My father and her were divorced when I was 2. He was raised Catholic, but went to Catholic school. But I don't know a whole lot about him because he went out west, and I didn't see him again until I was like 27 years old. So my stepdad was raised Catholic, but he wasn't in it. He drank a lot, unfortunately. And my mom converted to Catholicism when she was 85 years old. Father Rudy helped her
Father
inaugurate.
Rudy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a familiar name.
I think she wanted to for a while, And I think the women of the church had a lot to do with it. She saw a lot of goodness in them. Mm-hmm.
And the chains are right next to them. Okay. And the rosaries is back, the rosaries, prayer cards. This is very nice too. This is miraculous. And our church doesn't use our
Hi, Father. I'm Robert.
Hey, Robert. How's it going, Robert?
It's going fantastic. Beautiful day. Great turnout.
Are you working the booth today, or just walking through the
Moral support.
Okay, good.
So working it a little bit.
Yeah. How long you been here already?
Since 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Isn't your shift over by now? I came to relieve you.
I don't have an official shift.
Okay, all right. People been receptive to.
People have been extremely receptive, and it's easy to tell who's approachable, who's not. And you can get cookies if people are generous.
Usually, people will take anything that's free, even if they don't know what it is.
Well, Jesus is free, isn't he? It's the grace of God.
Grace is free, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you had anybody ask you any particular questions, Robert? Anything people were curious about?
No, it's actually more I do the question asking. You'll see somebody wear a shirt. We definitely got a lot of people from the car show here. So there was a gentleman, he had an AMC shirt on. And so I just kind of joked around with him a little bit and asked if he liked GMC. And so then he was happy to tell me all about his car.
Yeah. We all know Pontiacs are the best, right? That's why they're discontinued.
What was yours, 1984?
86.
86, okay, sorry. I knew it was that body style.
Yeah. All right. What do we have going on here?
We have the vocations committee table and displays. We are our vocations committee began about 3 or 4 months ago. We have a lot of eager people that are really committed to helping build a culture of faith in our community that enables young people to really become discerning about what their vocations in life will be. And we're really excited to just get that word out and let families become more aware of their own responsibility to teach their children to listen to God's word. So that's what we're doing here today. Also, handing out a lot of information about vocations, what it takes to become a priest or nun, the difference between sisters and nuns.
There's a difference between a sister and a nun, really?
There is.
Right.
And our sisters live out in the community and teach our children, and the nuns live a more cloistered life.
Okay.
So that's the distinction.
And we need both.
We need both, absolutely.
Yeah. Good.
But this is the most important piece. We are not, if we're not their role models, they won't have one. That's the important thing. Our families need to have strong parents as role models to help our children really understand what vocation is and how to listen to God's will.
Or they might have the wrong role models or problematic ones.
That's true. That's true. So if you're a godparent or a grandparent and your adult children don't go to church anymore, it's really important and imperative that you help form those young children's faithful lives.
Because, young people especially are always going to look for role models.
Yes.
And there's always a danger. You might find the wrong ones, whether it's in the media or out and about in the streets.
There's a lot more wrong ones out there than there are good ones. So, yes, they're susceptible. Our children are so vulnerable to those people.
And of course, when children are baptized, the parents make a promise, to raise them in the faith. And it's a solemn promise.
Right.
And that includes helping them find their vocation, whatever that may be.
Yes. And I will be the first to admit that as a young parent in my life, I was very complacent with my church activities and attending Mass to the point where I stopped for a long, long time. And the greatest regret of my life today is that I did not form faithful lives for my children, that I didn't help them form their beliefs in God and their knowledge of the love of God. I did not do that. And my children have paid a huge price for that. So I'm making my amends right here, right now.
Yeah. Well, hopefully through the grace of God and your own example, you might say it's never really too late to try, right?
Never.
And also at the same time, reaching out to your grandchildren, because of course the next generation.
Exactly. So I'm really happy to be here, and it's a wonderful the women that put this together are phenomenal. So it's really a privilege to be working with them all.